Hey guys, it's Andy here, and today we are playing some Magic the Gathering Arena. This is a mono-red spells matter deck that is basically mono-red aggro, but it's playing a few different cards that you don't really see in like a mono-red burn deck. So we are playing some burn in the form of like Lightning Strike and Shock, but we are also playing... so the G2 Lava Runner is something that cares about spells. Burning Prophet allows us to play non-creature spells. It gets +1/+0, and we get to scry. Fire Urchin gets +1/+0. It already has Trample. It's a 1/3 to start with for 2. Dreadhorde Arcanist. Being able to play spells from our graveyard, he has Trample already. Whenever he attacks, he gets to play something from your graveyard with converted mana cost equal to or less than his power, and then we're playing a whole heap of buff spells in the deck so that we can make him bigger, get recurring spells coming from our graveyard, play multiple spells in a turn, making the Fire Urchin or the Burning Prophet really, really big, chip it in for huge amounts of damage, and that's basically the idea of the deck. Being able to play Thud after we've got in for damage, dealing more damage to the dome at a 1 cost, really good. Storm Strike, +1/+0, first strike, and then Scry. Somewhat Sprint, +2/+1, and gains haste until in a turn with the Scry. And then stuff like Run Amok, which waits until they're attacking to give them +3/+3 and gains Trample. 19 Mountains, really basic on the land base. Haven't got a sideboard for this one yet, just been playing best of ones. So let's get into some gameplay. So we have a Urchin, Gutter, Dreadhorde. So we've got some plays, but we haven't got any buffs or damage. But we draw into anything and we're looking pretty sweet, so I think I'm going to keep it. Up against green is a good start. A couple of Gutter Snipes means we're going to get some early damage in, or some fairly early damage in once they hit the board. Golgari makes it a bit harder. And it's an Explore deck. We hate the Explore deck. Wild Growth Walker just shits on our plan, basically. I'm going to play out the Dreadhorde. Yeah, Wild Growth Walker gaining way too much life for us to really do too much about it. Jade Light is going to make that a 4/3. Into another Jade Light next turn. Yeah, this is not looking good for us at all. Opponent. So we've got a Thud. Guess I'm just gonna play out the Gutters, I think. No attacks. Just so that we can try and get damage off it. Creatures have haste.
If you still have a home, you should go there now.
If we can draw into the +2/+1 and haste, then the Fire Urchin's going to have a really big turn next turn. 4/3, we don't want to block. I don't know why he wouldn't have buffed it if he was going to be swinging in. I suppose he doesn't really need to. Gutter Snipe. Into Storm Strike. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I'll throw it on the Dreadhorde. Double triggers off the Gutter Snipe. Don't want that. They can go to the bottom. And then on attack, I'm just going to go face. Won't worry about that. I will play that again. Oh, I should have attacked with the other Gutter Snipe. Yep, that's my bad. But we do get a lot of damage coming out of there. Shock is not as useful as we want it to be. Just because these are 3 toughness is a problem. Opponent's at 9 and we're at 16. Gutter Snipes are doing work. I nearly could have kept the shock there too, because I could have played it. Damn. That was, yeah, silly from me again. Oh wow, that would have been so lethal if they don't do anything this turn. We could have just killed them with the shock, because I go shock, attack, shock, and then double thud, dealing 8 damage. Yeah, that's a big misplay from me. That's me not counting properly. Samut's thing, that's definitely a thing. Ooh. If we buff that, trigger, Lava Runner can stay at the top, I guess. Done. And then we attack. That. Going that. Trigger. We got there. We still got there. I'm assuming he hasn't got removal if he hasn't done it yet. Or even if he does, it's not going to matter, because we're going to get all the triggers anyway. Trigger. Excuse the noise. Idiot neighbors. Now that's got trample, so he's got a double block. Kill the Jade Light. And then target creature or player, target that. Sack a creature. We got there. This is a hand. This is a hand we are keeping. Got some burn, got some buffs, got the profit so we can filter off the top. I actually really like burning profit in the current standard. Just being able to dig for our answers is really cool. Well, not even answers, just dig for more aggression, really. Opponent's down to 6 cards in hand, and now he's keeping. We're going to play out a Jitu Lava Runner. Nice. Opponent plays out a Swamp. We're going to play out a Burning Prophet and chip in for damage. Two mana up. There's the Dread Horde. Yep, you're not doing anything this turn, buddy. Then we don't want that doing anything. So this is where we can show off some damage. That's good, so I'm going to keep it there. You can do 1 damage all you want. Yep, resolve. Then we're going to swing in. 2 attackers. Run a mark. Which gives us 2 cards in a graveyard, so that's now a 2/2, and that's Burning Prophet hitting for 6 on turn 3. So, opponent's at 11, and we're at 19, and that's... we were sporting lethal the next turn anyway, so... That's the power of spells matter. Couple of Burning Prophets and a lot of strikes. Play out a land. Boros. Mentor. Yeah. Just strike it now or wait? Play out the Prophet. Opponent. Land. Another challenger. You must have a shock up, so we just no blocks. Yeah, he's playing the Feathers buff deck. That's cool. We can respect that. The Dreadhorde Arcanus. Won't do anything if I don't have buffs, so it's not as useful. Strike. Kill that while I can. Urchin's not bad. Chip in for some damage. Opponent. Heroic reinforcements. Okay. Chips in for a lot of damage. Mentor. Yep. Land. Urchin. Kill the Boros. Thud is useless at the moment. Chip in for some damage. Opponent. Plays out more land and unbreakable formation. Okay. Block the 2/2. Take the 3. We're at 5. Arcanus into Lightning Strike. It feels bad that we're chewing up so much of our... I'll keep that there, definitely. So much of our removal on creatures, but we'd be dead if we didn't. Getting in. Opponent's at 12, we're at 5. Yep. Opponent passes the turn. We play out a profit, get double triggers off the scry, I guess. Getting in. And then shock is good. Opponent's at 4. Which means we got the game. They deal 2 damage. Yeah. Sweet. Not a huge fan of this, but drawing is anything we should be able to play it. Mick D. Okay. Mono red. We can play an Arcanus and have an Arcanus die. Opponent. Very dramatic music. Dun 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 dun. 2 gutter snipes. If they can't kill them, and we actually draw into some half decent non-creature spells, this should be really good. Ooh, lava coil. Yuck. Okay, fair enough. And gutter snipe. Opponent. On the Rakdos. Was another bloke. Bedevil? No. Shock will do it. Not playing out any creatures. They had another gutter snipe. Just all control all the time. 4 land. Rekindling. Lightning strike. Okay. Opponent. Seemingly waiting for us to run out of things to play. Opponent's coming out really good though, which is bad news for us. That is a Death Baron. There's a land, sweet. Play out the Red Horde. Chip it in. Get a double scry off this bad boy. I actually really like that. That's staying. Chip in for 3. Opponent's at 17. Comes in, amass 2. Yuck. Burning Prophet. Pitch at the bottom. Lightning Strike the Baron. Go sideways. Play the Shadow Strike. Throw it on the Arcanist so he's big enough to kill something. Submit Sprint. Another good card. Double trigger. And then we can run amok. Yep. Opponent taking some damage. Opponent's at 12, we're at 20. Some big amass stuff in here, which is good for them, not so good for us.
My assistants are painfully sore.
The Urchin. Bin it. I really like Sprint, it's good. Going sideways. Go on face. Make the +3. Now he's at 6-7, which they're not going to kill, but they can try to block, or if they don't block, we just thud and win. Opponent takes 5. Probably don't want to play thud. If they don't draw into an answer, then we can win next turn. Hopefully they don't just draw removal. Opponent, land, yes.
I adore.
No, it's all good. We should be able to get through for enough damage. Somewhat. Pitch that to the bottom. Swing in. Do we view battlefield for a sec? What do we got? 3 power. Strike face or give him +2? +2. Because thud is the relevant part here. And pitch to the bottom. 5 power. Takes damage. And good game. Chip it in. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to see new videos as they were released. If you like what I do and you want to support the channel, you can throw me $1 on my Patreon at patreon.com/ZandersQuest. And I will see you guys in the next video. Keep questing, guys.